So as the title states, Call of Duty needs to do more of this. And the this I'm referring to are these remixed maps, if that's what you want to call them. So, for example, you got the Rust, the Quarry, and the Scrapyard. Homie just spawned next to me. What the heck was that? You got the Rust, the Quarry, and Scrapyard remixes, if that's what you want to call them. Here's the thing, though. One thing that really bugs me about this is that they're taking the maps away. Why would we take the maps away? I don't understand that. This game mode's cool and all, but it's not popular. You know what I mean? Like, we've got the ray gun. It is what it is. Like, cool concept, right? But I think that they should release all of these maps into the normal map rotation. Like, I watched a Nero Cinema video where he was stating, like, oh my god, I'm going crazy, huh? Oh my god. But he was saying, like, put them in the map rotation and kind of like split it 50-50 where if you'd get normal Rust or Quarry, right? And it just seems like a waste of resources to put out these gorgeous maps. They are gorgeous. To just essentially throw them away. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that maybe they need to do more maps like this? Do you think you're more likely to play a map if it's like quote unquote remixed? Basically in this video, I'm going to cover every single one of these maps, just so you guys get a look at them if you haven't had a chance to. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think they need to do more of these? Because personally, number one, this Rust map is sick looking. Quarry, not a great map. It's actually pretty but I definitely will play it more if it looks like that. You know what I mean? So back on the topic of maps and what they could do, I'm just saying, imagine you get like Skid Row and you put it in space, for an example, or you take Invasion and I don't know, you make it similar to Devil's Quarry, but like, let's just say it's water themed, something like that, man. I feel like these remake maps kind of give it like a replayability factor, because I feel like I'm playing a whole new map experience here. And back to the topic of them wanting to just literally take them out. What is the actual reason for releasing these maps if you're just gonna get rid of them and we're never gonna get an opportunity to play them in a real multiplayer experience? Let's be honest, most people don't care about this playlist. They don't care about using the ray gun in multiplayer. More than anything else, they just want to play the game normally. They want to grind their camos. You know what I mean? Why limit the experience? Why take content out of the game when you could possibly have something like 2 renditions of every map? You know what I mean? You could have 2 renditions of Rust, 2 renditions of Quarry, and it just ups the content and the value of said content. How did that miss? I'm not sure how that missed. But again, so you're limiting this to free-for-all only. I'm not saying Quarry's a good map, and truthfully, it plays very slow. But why get rid of content if it's already there and ready to be used? It's the same with Shipments and Hangover with High Rise. I get it, they're Christmas themed, but who cares, right? Who cares that they're Christmas themed? If they have like if you have a 50% chance of getting each map, who cares? But I would love to see them do this further, expand on this in the future, and not just limit it to a playlist. You know what I mean? Don't just limit it to Vortex or whatever you want to call this thing. Put this in the map rotation. This game mode's cool and all, but it's free-for-all. Not everybody wants to play free-for-all. In fact, I know a lot of people don't touch the game mode simply because it is free-for-all. I guess the moral of the story is, why remove content that's already here? You know what I mean? You already made it. You put a ton of effort. The art team put a ton of effort into making these maps gorgeous. Why just straight up take them out? And I want you guys again to go down in the comment section. What maps would you guys like to see remixed? Because I'm pretty sure that's what they're calling them, is remixes. Exactly what map would you guys want them to quote unquote remix, right? One thing I can say that kind of bugs me with Call of Duty is they put all these cool ideas out. It's been happening for years. They'll put all these cool things out. For example, they had the headquarters from World War II. It was really well received. Everybody loved it, right? And then they took it away and it's never come back. I feel like they always go backwards. I feel like they always take steps forwards just to take step backwards. Like Modern Warfare 2, I guess Warzone to Warzone 2 was such a step backwards, and they tried to flip everything in reverse, where at the beginning, if you remember, no loadouts. And then after that, with Modern Warfare 2019, they took the mini-map away. Like, they take so many steps backwards for the sake of taking steps, you know what I mean? Like, they're not steps anybody asked for. No reason for them to have taken the mini-map out of the game, but the same could be said about these maps, right? There's no reason for them to even theoretically remove these maps. They're already here, don't take them away. But again, which if there was any map in this game, or screw that, any map of Call of Duty history, there was any map that you'd want to see remixed, they did it in Black Ops 3, for example, Raid, in Standoff and Hijack. Which would you want it to be? I mean, they technically do that every year when they do Shipment and they do Nuketown. They do it every year. So what map would you guys want to see remix? Personally, I'm tired of getting Standoff, or I'm sorry, not Standoff. I'm tired of getting Shipment and Nuketown every year. I would much rather, if they're going to bring back maps, bring back different maps that are good. For example, there's a lot of BO3 maps I'd love to see remixed. Don't have it in the same setting, but remix it in a way that would be new and interesting, because again, it brings back a replayability factor that I think that really was what missed at the beginning of this year, right? I feel like the replay, with all of these maps coming back, all 16 of the original MW2 maps, I feel like we've already played them before. So that's what really missed. I'm going to take a little more of a lightheaded approach because we're over on Sporeyard. This video took a lot longer than maybe some of you really would have thought. It took me so long, number one, to find the maps, like, but number two, I didn't want to just like upload a game where I lost, you know what I mean? I'm not a free-for-all player. I don't know the dang spawns. I wanted to make sure I uploaded a game where I actually won, because it's not like the easiest thing to win a freaking free-for-all, you know what I mean? This guy's running for the hill. Get your old butt out of the corner. Thank you. Give me that ray gun back. This is my favorite rendition of all of these remixes. Straight up. This thing is gorgeous. It's like a zombie theme, I guess you would call it. Kind of reminds me of like the Dark Aether or whatever. But taking a more lighthearted approach here. I've had fun with the game mode for what it's worth. Now, would I continuously play this game? No. The only reason I'm playing it is because this is the only place I can access these maps, man. Like, how disappointing is that? It's like, really? The fact that you guys are limiting these maps to this one game mode that, personally, I don't enjoy. Not a fan. I would play just about any other game mode. I'm not a free-for-all guy. Don't care about free-for-all. But I don't really have much more to say regarding this topic. That is, I don't really have much more to say. Just give me these maps, man. If you're watching this, number one, I just hit a quad feed with a ray gun. Let's talk about it. But give me these freaking maps, man. Stop limiting the experience. These are great ideas. You guys need to do more of these remakes. Just stop limiting. You're not giving yourself enough credit, I think is the best way to put it. Call of Duty is not giving themselves enough credit for the glorious maps that they put out here. Like, sure, they're remixes, but they don't even feel like the same map simply because the visuals are completely different. You can't tell me this feels anything like the original Scrapyard. You can't even begin to tell me that this is the same. I won't believe it. I mean, there is no more and. It's just stop. Like, stop limiting the content you're giving to your fans, because if you listen to a little bit of feedback, you'd realize there's been so much positive feedback on these remixes or what remakes It's almost like we're playing a brand new game. I kind of want to get... I can't get the ray gun for my last kill. That stinks. I want a trick shot because I'm a big lead. We're going to go... I wish there was a sniper on the ground or something. Do I have a sniper class? I do. We're going to try... Oh, wait. Right there. Give me this. We're going to try to hit... Oh, this is kind of slow. We're going to try to go for something since it's the last kill. See if we can, you know, join phase or something. Let's find an enemy here. Okay. Sure. Where is he? Oh, well, I'm going for that guy. He's camping a corner. We're going for that guy. We're going to see if we can hit him with a little 360 cheese. Oh, we got to get here, though. I mean, that's the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this one where I talk about playlists and my thoughts on Call of Duty, make sure you guys hit the like button, go down in the comment section, all that good stuff. Let's watch my little failed 360 attempt here. More like a 180, but GG's, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.